brand new banger.
Knucklehead Comics Tuesday is fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
No, man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right. Look at his
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, it is fucking Tuesday night, and you know what that means. I told you show was going boogie. Now,
I said he already left.
yeah, Ray got to get him. Ray got to get him. That's it. He'll be back, y'all.
Not already.
That's it. Yo, Martin Luther the King Day was yesterday. He don't want no lactose vegans on this fucking show. So get yourself some pepperoni.
That was the dream?
That was a fucking dream.
The dream.
He knew that was the issue that we was going to face.
That
in
all
2010.
carnivores will live together.
Yeah. But the vegans are fucking it up with their avocados.
You know, I'm not vegan and I love avocados.
Yeah, but this is how come you don't remember that they weren't made before 2010. They brainwashed you.
It's the Mandela effect on avocados is crazy. Bro tried what is it? Guacamole the first time. I said, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Son, I don't know how this. No, avocados haven't existed. How, son?
I mean, you know,
tell me it's a construct of the man.
Nah. You know, Toe stands on business.
Right.
Apparently, he's standing on business.
Toe stands on business. You know what sucks, right? There's this guy, speaking of Echo, there's this guy online who people tell him how to say like shit, like most of the time it's curse words, and he'll show them how to say it in sign. And he, like a couple months ago, he did stand on business. That would have been nice to know for Echo. Damn it.
Yo, didn't Jay Uso do that shit? It was some like stand on some
Yo,
shit. Like
because
he did.
there was a TikTok that was posted like a week before, and Jay did it on Raw.
That's how it is. How you do stand on business? Let me see. Or were you just fucking around?
No. I think it legit is that.
Okay.
So they legit did. It's like a quick motion of how to do it.
Yeah. It's so like it's so graceful because some of the movements that they do, it's not just the motion, it's the finger placement, is you know how you bring it out, how you bring it in. It's crazy. It's actually pretty cool.
I was trying.
You remember when they used to give out that little paper in the train? Do they still do that? They still give the little paper out on the train. It teaches you sign.
Nah, they don't do that anymore.
Damn.
Now it's just the
only thing they give out in the train now is
feces.
Homeless shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was about to say it's that chinita that comes around and she'll give you the paper, but she wants you to pay for it.
Oh yeah,
you never got that?
Yeah, I got that.
And they'll be like, and then when they come back around, it's like, you gave me, now you want, here's the paper back. The fuck?
I turn into Tony Stark quick when I'm on the train. Oh, I don't accept things handed to me. I don't like when people hand shit to me. Fuck that.
That's a good way it's a good way to go about it. Just don't make eye contact. Just leave your head down.
Bro,
I love
put
on the
my
train.
headphones. That's it.
I love on the train. I'm trying to build money for my school uniforms. At least I'm not doing crack or selling cocaine. I'm trying to do the right way.
Maybe you should do that and make some fucking money.
Yeah.
I love when it's I'm not doing this and that. It's like that you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, cool.
Maybe why don't you get somebody from your school to sell fucking crack and then he can pay for your fucking uniform.
That reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There was some girl, it's like a streamer girl. She got called out for doing something weird. I don't know if it was like being racist or whatever, but she made a song to play in front of her chat explaining how she is not this person. And then they did a what's her name, you know?
Are you talking about Miranda Sings?
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But she sang a song about how she's not like I don't want to get this wrong, but whatever she was doing or she got called out, she made a song about that. And then they did a stitch where they put Frank Reynolds talking about like, hey, you know, we don't want these people to think that we're like touching like little kids. So, you know, we don't want them to think we're pedophiles. So make a song talking about she was over 18. Like, yo, yeah, her. Yeah. And like, if you make long story short, if you make a song about it, chances are you're guilty, bro.
Basically, if you're making fun of it to that extent,
don't say
you know why?
Yeah, so
you know why they
guilty.
picked pedophile specifically?
Why? What happened? I didn't get the whole thing.
So a couple of her fans were saying that she was grooming them back when
that's
they
what
were
it was.
younger.
That's what it was.
Wait,
and
what?
instead of coming out and doing like this is not true or some shit, she just did some random fucking song about
with like I think she had like a little ukulele talking about how she's not a groomer, and it's like holding a sign that says or saying, "Hey, I'm doing this. I'm not gonna smoke crack." It's like you should have just left out the last part, man.
Yeah,
I'm okay. I'm okay with buying chocolate. Yo, how we say stand on business. Shout out to Echo. All right. Start together. Hell yeah. Bitch. Oh, I love that guy. He's so cool.
Yeah, so I fucked up the motion completely.
Yeah.
Because I did this and then
you were close,
I remember you got legit.
You were closer than any of us.
And then that kid what is this? Oh my God, how do I forget this guy's name? The wide receiver from the Seahawks.
From the Seahawks? Or
Metcalf.
Oh, yeah.
Metcalf got fined for talking shit to a player. So now afterwards, when he started, like when he would score, make like a big play, he just speak in sign. Yeah. Stand on business. There it is. There it is.
Sure. You guys ever see the sign language interpreters that had to do like rock concerts
and the rap and the
going hard on that shit.
Bro, the viral video of Waka Flocka. I think it's Waka, and there's another one of Method Man. The lady that was doing it for Method Man, she's actually very popular, and she be out there like. So that's kind of one of the cool things about Echo. Seeing emotion through sign is crazy. That's wild. Like seeing them upset through sign is crazy.
Yo, I've been trying to figure out that motion that this nigga made for Fisk. When he was like,
he said you sound like Fisk, and he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, we don't want to offend anybody. Sorry, just letting y'all know. Like
this is just us learning through a TV show.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be able to hear us anyway.
This could be misconstrued at yo.
And listen, if you
I should have let it go. It was me. I fucked up for laughing, bro.
Let me tell you something though. If you want to be offended on us trying to figure out how to do it, then I'm gonna fucking offend you. I can't let you feel stupid. The people listening or the people watching, I can't let you be stupid for no reason. So I'm gonna help you out.
They're good at reading lips.
You know, back in the day, it was like, why you crying? I don't know. Now you know why you're crying.
Now you know why.
Now when people ask you why you're crying, you don't look stupid. There you go. Now why you offended? I don't know. Now you know why you're offended.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess it's like what's that guy's name? That comedian guy, I think Rafe, just doubling down on shit. He was making he does. That dude makes sign look so cool. I've liked pretty much all of his videos, most of them. Yeah, it's cool. But back to Echo. So I haven't watched the last episode. It's just busy and stuff. And y'all can feel free to spoil though, because I like the show. So is it a big spoiler at last episode? Yeah,
not really.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I like the series enough to. It's fine. You can spoil. It's cool.
This show needed 9 episodes.
I said it.
I mean, I'm sick of saying it at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny. Funny you mentioned that. Well, what I wanted to mention very quickly was in terms of like showing emotion through sign. When Chula and Maya are at the table, and like Maya's like, "You left me," and all of that shit. I'm like,
yeah.
And even Chula was like, "Yo," like she was like, "That was crazy. That was really cool." But I feel like the speaking of they needed 9 episodes, like the first 15 minutes of the first episode is just kind of catching us up, and it was fast. Yo, They showed her as a little girl with her dad. They showed Ronan. They showed, boom, now we're here. I was like, whoa. I was like, yo, that's fast.
That
almost faster than Daredevil's airtime. Oh,
You know what? I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad either. I'm not mad either. It's funny.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They were writing the show. They got the first 3 episodes out.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of writing the 4th one, Marvel literally cut the budget.
No. That's when they said, yo, this is canon, by the way. So that they had to fit it in through reshoots as best as they could.
So episode 4 and 5 had no budget whatsoever.
Yo, that fight scene between Echo and Daredevil in what was it, episode 1? That was fucking dope.
I like the one in the skating rink. She's kicking people with her leg and you just blood everywhere. I was like, yo. And even that first fight scene. So I know a lot of people have been complaining about this, but when it just goes completely silent, that we're just like hearing from her point of view.
Yeah.
I think that shit is dope. And
I do too.
When she cracks homie, that the music just came back. I say, yo, Marvel, yes. We want that. Yo, when they shot Buddy and he's just like hanging upside down, bleeding out of his face, I'm like, yo, y'all didn't even need to do all of that. We believe you already.
Nah, he deserved that. That.
He definitely deserved it, but they didn't have to do it in the show like that. Like, bro, he's hanging on the table. What an image. Like, he lands on the table trying to run away, and he's just leaking blood upside down. I was like, yo, chill.
Yo, Kat, you want to hear something crazy? You know me, I'm the one who checks the buzz going around for these shows.
For sure.
And specifically for that one scene, that has gotten a lot of negative comments.
Oh,
about how the whole skate park scene was more Hawkeye than Daredevil, and that they just did a pickup with the blood and the CGI blood. Is like they try to push it to rated R, but it wasn't actually rated R. A lot of people were.
I enjoyed her. I enjoyed that fight. It was like long. It was like not longer, but I don't know. I felt like it was choreographed.
It made me wonder how many people this nigga bring, because she killed about 12 people.
Yeah,
There's
like,
a
they kept
few
coming
buttons.
out of the wood. It was like watching John Wick 4.
That's what I'm saying.
How many fucking people in this motherfucker?
Yeah. I mean, yo, bro, this is just another show that was doomed from the beginning because just people.
Yo, but I don't care what anybody says. I liked it.
I like this show.
It wasn't overcomplicated.
Yeah.
And the fucking the
shit that he puts in her eye.
Yeah, the contact.
Yo.
And it's signed for him.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yo, she's like, yo, you didn't even bother to learn sign language. My man developed the technology, so you didn't need to learn how to read lips anymore.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that machine. Oh, that
I was like, damn, can someone make that in real life?
This is I don't know, man. That shit looked very Starkish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if anybody could get people to do it for him, it's Kingpin.
Justin Hammer.
Or Hammer, yeah. Well, Starkish. My man Hammer just copied the whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. I hope it's Reed.
Yo, damn. So I'm the only one that's mixed on this show.
I mean, okay. Let's be clear, right? So, why are you mixed on it?
Why am I'm mixed on it?
Are you mixed on the show? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm mixed for a variety of reasons, but I'll give you one clear example of why I'm mixed on the show.
Okay.
We got realistically like 5 to 10 minutes of the opening scene of her ancestor, who was supposed to be the Chihuahuan police force or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And zero screen time explaining what the fuck happened to Kingpin. How do you survive getting shot in the face? What the fuck is that eye thing? What's that eye patch doing? Is it a new eye? Is it a dead eye? Did she mean what the fuck happened to Kingpin?
You need explanation on how he survived the shot in the MCU. You need that?
Yes, because he got shot point blank in the fucking eye and just showed up like nothing.
I know someone who one of their cousins or something used to drive a cab. Somebody got in the cab, put a gun behind the like resting the pillow, point blank shot, but he has an eye patch and survived. People survive those shots more often than not.
Okay.
Well, now people survive those shots.
Okay. His eye, is it missing?
It's not missing.
His eye is fully there.
I mean, it was like it was like scarred, but there was an eye in there.
Okay. Yeah. Can he see out of it?
Who cares?
No, yeah,
that wasn't fully established if we could see it.
But I'm just saying, who cares?
Yo, so here's my retort to you. We get it. She's a woman. No, back in that time, woman couldn't do shit. Then she showed up to save the day. We needed 10 minutes of that for you to explain that to us?
Go ahead and give me another reason why you don't like the show, because this one is ridiculous. Give me another.
The whole point of the fucking show was Kingpin's back. How did he survive the fucking shot? I don't know. He just did.
I mean, I'm just saying,
that's a major fucking plot point.
I mean, it's the MCU.
That's a major fucking plot point that this motherfucker came back from a gunshot. We know how 50 survived. We can't get one word, one sentence.
How did 50 survive? How did 50 survive? He took one in the mouth. How did he survive?
Yeah, it missed all the vital organs. He was in the hospital. He did rehab. He had to learn how to talk again.
So you wanted a scene with like a nurse standing over someone. Oh, he's so lucky to be alive. It just barely missed a vertebrae.
Well, I mean,
the thing in one eye.
Well, the thing
out of that eye. Did it affect him in any way? What the fuck is the consequence of him getting shot in the face?
I mean, I guess I didn't care about that. But
This is why we needed 9 episodes.
That's the point
We
of the
did-
show.
the point of the show is that he got shot in the face.
Yo, it could be like they could have just been like, yo, this guy's muscle mass and bone density is so strong that the bullet ricocheted off his face.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's Kingpin.
But did they say that? Do we know
I mean,
that?
I guess I'm not as upset as you are about it, but
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I did question it. I was just like, oh, he's alive.
It's the MCU.
That's the whole. But that's the fucking point of the conflict between them.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason he's.
Because she even said it. She's like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Yeah.
And not even once did she. How'd you come back? What the fuck? Nothing.
No.
But we get 15 minutes of dude. My biggest problem with the show is the Echo show with Maya Lopez was all right. The acting was good. There was some good action. That was dope. The Chahawk, I think that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah.
The Chahawk Nation show was all right. Their little story was cool. Learning about that was cool.
Yeah.
Those two things don't fucking mix. It was a completely different vibe watching them play that field hockey game.
I didn't need the sport. I didn't need that. We didn't need that, but I didn't need the sport thing.
Oh, but see that's okay. You didn't need the sport, but the Kingpin shit. Who gives a shit about like?
I mean, I didn't know, but that's literally what I didn't need it. Like it's just
but that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I just let myself enjoy things, bro. I'm just.
Dude,
like I guess I'm just too stupid to just.
No,
I mean, yo, we've been watching this shit for 15 years, and with all of the crazy shit that's happened,
dude, I question every fucking thing.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying, me personally, with all the crazy shit that's happened up until this point, I guess I just didn't think twice about it. Like, yeah, it's just kind of what happens.
This is supposed to be the street level shit.
Yeah,
this is where the fantastical doesn't really happen.
I mean, but you know she had powers, like she was glowing like the Iron Fist.
Yeah, but that's not her real powers. They manufactured shit that really doesn't make too much sense.
Cap, be careful because you've been okay with how Marvel has intertwined powers and stories before. You've been okay. Did you not like how this one was done? Is the question, I guess.
No, again. This is why I'm mixed on the show. Giving her a power set, whatever, I'm cool with.
Mm-hmm.
The whole echoing through time shit, which is something I guess correctly that she could give it out to family members.
You really did. Yeah.
Like that shit in and of itself is not bad, but does it make a whole lot of sense?
No, what's going on?
That everybody seemed to get different shit. And all of a sudden, Maya, as Tove pointed out while we were watching it, she became Deku, and she got all for one. She got the culmination of everything when the girl playing lacrosse got the strength. The mom got the healing. Annie Oakley got the sharpshooting. The woman who started it all, she was
the chosen one that got everything.
Well, the thing is, they kind of explained that with the whole they came to help her out, so she needed the strategy from the girl playing the game, the sharpshooter from the girl shooting, the strength from the leader, the love from the mother. She needed all of that to fight Kingpin.
Yeah,
but
they echoed
didn't
it
need healing for the the game and shit. They give you what you need.
But here's why I'm saying it's not a consistent thing. Where the fuck was it when she fought Daredevil? Where the fuck was it in Hawkeye? Where is it going to show up again?
They explained that it got a little bit more intense when she got there. Like when she got to Oklahoma, because she fought Daredevil back home. It intensified when she was on the land, I guess.
The thing is, Captain Britain now.
But
the farther away she gets, the least it affects.
No,
the least
listen.
amount it affects her.
you see what you're forgetting about the story is this: when she was with Kingpin, her life was really not that much in danger. When she fought Daredevil, Daredevil was not looking to kill her; he was looking to capture her. When Kingpin is on the other side, your life is in danger. Your family's life is in danger. Your bloodline is in danger.
Everybody's in danger.
Yeah.
The fucking town next to you is in danger. This woman goes, you stirred the fucking pot. You opened up a can of worms. We gotta save Maya because now her whole family's fucking in danger.
Okay. Again, in and of itself, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Where I have a little bit of a problem because I like to try to
Sammy, what
make
up?
shit make as much sense as possible. The whole reason she shot Kingpin and came back to her hometown, she wanted to take over. Yes, her family's in danger. But at this point, she is clearly not a hero.
It's anti for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck anti. She wants to take over the Kingpin spot. That's not anti.
That's what she knows.
No.
Well, yeah, because that's Toe nailed it. That's all she knows in
It
the
borders the line. Yeah, like the
And on top of
intentions.
that-
The
and on top of
intentions
that,
were not good.
I'd argue that her coming back home only served to put them in danger.
Yeah.
Kingpin
Well,
wouldn't
yeah.
have went at, Kingpin
Well,
would have
that's
never
what he-
went after her.
Her uncle said it.
That's what he.
Like, don't
But,
start a war.
but that's what he told homie though. That's what homie was telling her. Like, bro, don't bring that shit over here.
Yeah, her uncle's
Okay,
like, hey,
you got shot. Cool.
So-
I'll patch you up. Cool, but you get out of here. Like that's it.
So that's the things that were driving me crazy. It's like, but you came here to start a war,
Well, the
but then
war
you
had
don't
already
want anybody
started.
to get hurt.
The war had already started. She said.
Yeah, so then you brought it back with you.
No.
Which doesn't make any sense.
I mean, are we going to judge heroes, villains, and anti-villains on good decisions? That's just kind of what they do. They just make dumb decisions. That's always been the case.
Can I shed some light on some shit? She was Kingpin's right-hand woman.
Yep.
Kingpin ran New York. She shot Kingpin in the face. This isn't a mystery of who shot. They know.
Mhm.
There was a bounty on her.
Yeah.
She cannot trust anyone. Her uncle is working in lines of Kingpin. She figures she can trust some of her family. Let's go back to the one person I think I could trust to fuck up Kingpin shit.
Who got access? Who has access
Yeah.
as well? Yeah.
It's not like she said, "Oh shit, I gotta protect myself and I'm gonna hide. He would never expect me to go home."
Again, why I'm mixed. Yeah, let's go get the uncle that I could trust. That whatever, but that also happens to be where everybody else that I want to stay out of this is, and now I'm gonna act surprised when they get pulled into this.
Well,
But you went to them.
When you see red, you're not thinking. You know, she's seeing red.
She's definitely not.
Well,
Yeah,
first
she-
off,
she-
she didn't expect Kingpin to still be alive. And we forget that point.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But again, what did she expect? Forget the Kingpin aspect right now, because she didn't know he was alive. Right? What did she expect was going to happen when she sent that train and the bomb to the Russians back up in New York?
I mean,
Did she think that they were just gonna?
I mean, everyone kind of knew.
Between now,
But everyone knew, like Buddy kept telling her, like, yo, this is gonna start shit. And then as soon as it happened, he hit her up immediately. Like, yo, we gotta talk. So, I mean, I get you, but I feel like heroes are always making dumb decisions. We're not gonna talk about Peter Quill. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like Peter Quill.
You know we hate, yeah. But I mean, that to me, a dumb decision by the main character isn't gonna mess up everything. You know?
No, but when it's a dumb decision isn't gonna mess up everything.
In terms of the show, I mean, not the storyline. Because in the storyline,
still,
one mistake could mess up everything, literally. Yeah.
I still can't I joke around with Sylvie all the time about Sylvie. right? But she's not a good guy. She never proclaimed to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Her goal was to kill the one above all, He Who Remains, and she did that.
I mean, Echo's in
Peter Quill's
one of her.
actions directly led to half the universe getting snapped out.
Yes.
No.
Yes. It was a horrible decision.
Echo's actions directly led to her cousin getting caught, a grandmother getting caught. Now, nothing happened to them because, regardless of how rated R this show is supposed to be, they were never going to kill any one of her family members.
Well, yeah.
They were all safe. They're lucky I'm not writing the show. There would have been an emotional death in that
You wouldn't
scene.
have had the budget for emotional death.
But
You had to get that shit from Costco.
when do you see Sam Wilson do something stupid? When do you see Cap do something stupid?
You're talking about fucking people that had the power to think. This girl was literally stabbed in the back. She went off emotion. She shot fucking Kingpin in the face.
I can tell you what Sam's biggest mistake was: going on the run with Captain America. My boy was fine. He was fine. He was good. He decided to do what he thought was right, which we can argue was the right thing. You're gonna follow Captain, but Captain was a wanted man. What I'm saying is, like, stupid decisions, like comic book heroes and villains make dumb decisions. Like that's kind of their thing, like Ultron. Like they all make stupid decisions, which leads to something.
A villain doing something stupid. A hero somebody who puts their own family in harm's way, whether directly or indirectly.
Tony Stark, always.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Tony either. Like, it doesn't. I would never understand why a writer has to make the protagonist so fucking dumb to put their family members in harm's way in order to drum up that fucking drama, as opposed to finding a natural way to make it. Why couldn't it have been?
Because you're not.
She was on the run,
because
and
you're
she
not
got
dumb.
contacted because it went to them.
Because you're not dumb.
She got there.
You're not dumb. Like writers, people make mistakes all the time. You're not dumb. You wouldn't do that. Especially being a military man and all. You're literally a hero. You're like the only hero in here.
No, I am nowhere near that.
That's what a hero would say. That's what a hero would say. But what I'm saying is that, like, I'm just saying, like, heroes do, like, this is what heroes do. You know what I'm saying?
I just want writers to make better fucking writing decisions.
But if you also think about it, this is a girl who lost a father, who be uncle the fucking Kingpin, and then they find out that he killed her father. Now the thing is, now she's been betrayed by the one person that's closest to her, which is the Kingpin, and she killed him. Who's to say that she wasn't emotionally going to her family because she needed something?
Except that's not anything that would happen until
that's not how she made it look.
I don't know about you, because when I saw her talk to her fucking grandmother, that looked emotional to me. Like if she wanted to tell her, like, you fucking left me.
She was avoiding her.
Fucking vent on the grandmother there.
That was forced on her in episode 4.
No, I mean, was it really fucking forced? Because I don't see Echo doing shit she don't want to do. But the only time she talked to her was when she got kidnapped in the fucking skate ring.
No, the uncle was like, yo, bro, you're going through some stuff. If anyone's gonna know what you're going through, it's Chula. Talk to her. That's how that happened.
Who else did she go? She went to her cousin. She went to her fucking grandfather.
No, yeah, her cousin. Yeah,
her cousin found out that she was there and came to her.
Yeah. And so the grandfather went to her and said, "I can fix your leg. You don't need to put this shit on Amazon. Don't worry." But everyone went to her. The fucking roof went to her. The fucking motorcycle. Everyone went to her. Apparently, in this show. She didn't give a shit about her family.
She did mention multiple times.
The question. She didn't give a fuck about her family. So why the fuck not put them in danger? Who gives a shit? Better them than a stranger. She won't have the guilt. She might give a fuck about the stranger. No, let's do this. Let's do it the way Cap wants to do it.
I think I think we just be thinking about shit too much.
There's 4 people and 1 opinion in this fucking show.
I'm just saying, no, hold on. Let's not get there. Let's not take it there.
No, because you was playing sorry for yourself too earlier. No, because this bullshit. Every fucking time we're trying to say something, no, that's not how it works. You don't know how a fucking woman thinks? You don't know how somebody who's grieving fucking thinks? You're telling me that if she didn't give a fuck about seeing her grandmother, she wouldn't be crying with her fucking grandmother. She wouldn't be venting to her grandmother and lashing out at her.
No, but the point. Hold on.
Wait. You wouldn't have went to her fucking grandfather for help.
The point was though. Hold on.
No,
the point was that she was forced to go there because I mean she did mention to everyone. I don't want to see nobody. I'm just here quick. I'm just here in and out. But the nature of movies and shows, it's kind of like Harold and Kumar. She gets into some mishaps and we're there. And then we get to
we then see why, though. We know why she didn't want this, because even though she knew this war was coming, she didn't want to be the reason this war is now coming to them.
Yeah.
Even though she's technically bringing that, but she didn't want to directly associate. Like, if they're with me, they're now a target.
Like, let me be
The
in and out.
only one she wanted with her was her uncle.
Yeah, because he was already in.
Because he had ties.
Yeah, he was already involved in a sense.
Yeah, he had ties.
I don't know what the argument or what the heated is. My only suggestion was for the writers to stop using the same old stupid ass trope and come up with something better. That was my whole fucking argument. Her specific actions in the show were not what the fuck I was talking about.
So I don't want to say that it was tropey, but she was definitely seeing red, right? You know, like obviously after everything that happened with her dad and all of that, like, you know, and I liked how she tried to go for a more, you know, like business approach. Like,
yeah,
let me mess up, not only blow up them, but the operation, right? Because it wasn't just about killing them, it was about the operation, you know. So I thought that was cool. The train scene was cool. CGI was rough on the train scene.
That
CGI was
proved it though.
rough on the train scene, but whatever. They, you know, Marvel have rough CGI forever.
Hey, we give it a pass there.
But
I will say that scene proved it though. That scene proved she's not thinking clearly.
Yeah,
because she almost died there.
Yeah,
like that could have been. Well, this is a short series because she died 2 seconds into the.
I think honestly, I think we would have had what Cap said, where we might have had more of what happened to Fisk. Like, for example, right? Cap, I think this is what you're thinking about. So, you know, most of these Marvel shows, right? You know, we have the episode that starts with the flashback. This time, most of the flashbacks that we had were only Echo related, and her family, of course. And a couple of Kingpin, but mostly her. You would have liked the episode. You know, if we had 9 episodes, we could have done maybe episode 5, 6, where we just see Fisk wake up. And he's like, you know, what's going on? And like, he tries to rip himself off. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And then people tell him like, yeah, hold on. You got shot in the face. You're missing an eye, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I think we could have... I'm gonna
listen
with toe on this forever. We need 9 episodes every time, bro.
Word.
Bro, I said that instantly.
I'm gonna say, if this energy isn't for the fucking hand sticking out of the ocean, then the energy don't need to be for his eye.
I mean, the energy's there for the hand. It's there.
Not for me, the hand's not a plot point.
I think what's happening here is
I want it to be a plot point now. Like,
it's because of who's involved, right? It's Fisk. You know, we made the leap from Netflix to this, and everyone is hyped about this. I mean,
the only people that really gonna have that, what happened to, how come he survived? The people that don't know anything about this man. If like we are us, the 4 of us know this man has enough money and power to get anything done.
That's how I saw it. Like when he's alive, it's Fisk. Makes sense. It's Fisk.
Remember, they had in Ultron, they had the technology to heal. Who was it? Hawkeye. When they did the artificial shit on him in that little room with the Asian woman.
They grafted the skin.
Yeah,
but that's a skin graft. But
no,
okay.
but they also healed him with the fucking thing. in that machine.
We also need to respect that this is just Cap's opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, now let's move on to what we liked about the show. Okay, because even Cap liked some stuff. So
apparently not.
Yeah, no, Cap liked some stuff. But you know what's funny? I feel like the problem with the MCU is that like people, with MCU fans in the current state of the MCU, it's like one thing doesn't mean the other, right? Because, and even Cap mentioned this earlier. So like everyone's talking mad shit like, oh, woke propaganda, the Indians and the Native Americans and it's like, yo, like the show could be good and still have this subplot to it. Like it's fine. I mean, they don't need to explain what happened. He got shot in the face. You didn't watch Hawkeye. I mean, how they recovered, that's what we were arguing about. But we know what happened. You know, we know what happened. But
yeah, we were there. We saw, they showed it on the show. Like,
like a lot of people are like, oh, the Native American and Marvel always trying to appease, and it's like, yo, like it could be like the way they see it is like you added this, which I don't agree with, therefore show bad. Like that's not how we should be viewing this. Does that make sense? It's like the two things don't have to be, you know, the show could have a cool subplot and, you know, showing us a different lifestyle that maybe we're not accustomed to seeing, or has maybe been kept in the back burner. Lord knows you hear Native Americans talking about like they literally have a very tragic story about everything. So like just because that's there doesn't make the show bad. Like what the hell? Now, you know what this reminds me of? And I'm surprised Ty isn't here because Ty would help me out. Infamous. I talk about that game Infamous here all the time. Infamous 1 and 2 is about some regular old white guy who turns into a hero of his city. You could go good, you could go bad. You're taking care of your city. A couple years later, Infamous Second Son comes out, and the whole setting is different. We're in Seattle now. We're in Washington, and his whole thing is that they're Native Americans and very similar, you know, problems with the land and keeping up the money. You know what I'm saying? It's very similar. And I loved seeing that. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to stop. You added something I don't know about, therefore show bad. Like, we got to cut it with that. Same thing with Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
And that's like, bro, that's the shit that be hyping me up the most. Buddy, who's a real famous actor, I don't know his name, that he owned the pawn shop. That he's just like,
that dude's in every
like he's just ripping off like touristy, bougie, dumb white people. I thought that shit was hilarious. That's
just what I'm saying. Buy the thing, just buy the thing.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I thought that shit was dope. Like the whole Native American aspect to it, like that didn't make the show bad. Yeah. If anything, some of the more realistic stuff, what Cap mentioned, you know, that some of the not all the fight choreography was amazing. Although me personally, I like the skating rink and I like the first fight too. But I get it, like this, like there's other things. Like it's not that
Green is his name.
Okay, yeah, it's not that's making it bad. It's like, oh, MCU, man. Bro. I thought that this was a perfect way to bring Kingpin back into the scene. How y'all plan on bringing Kingpin back to the MCU? I thought that was perfect. I don't know. I think people gotta just, you know, keep shit different. You know what I mean? Oh, another one that I'm seeing. Nobody asked for this character. I'm like, did y'all ask for Ant-Man back then? Did y'all ask for the Guardians? Yo, when Black Panther came out, I could guarantee you 75% of people that went to that movie didn't even know who he was.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do we have too much character introduction? Maybe.
Ant-Man's probably a bad pick though, because I don't think anybody likes Ant-Man.
Well, exactly my point though, because I mean, he became a you know, a lot of people shout out when his movie first came out. People were like, yo, you can skip that one. You need to see that. But then everybody started rewatching everything leading up to Infinity War. And I think he became a nice name, a household name, whether you like them or not.
Comic relief, at least.
But at least, right? Good point, Ray. At least comic relief. All I'm saying is that, like, a lot of these people that we're seeing and always have seen in the MCU, like Like I could guarantee you, not many people know who Black Widow was.
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
I have an idea. I feel like you see like MMOs, massive multiplayer online games. It's just one big thing, and there's just DLC everywhere. I think that we should like legit just have a MCU hub where everything is happening at once. Echo and them is here. You know what I'm saying? Like Hawkeye, Echo, Daredevil, Defenders could just all be a thing and just have everyone running around, just the comic books did. Like stories would like just put everyone around, just make it into like a big thing, like how it was. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just running around doing their own thing because people start losing their shit when they bring in new people or whatever nowadays. But and again, this would have been. I'll be done after this, but like that's why cameos are so important.
Yeah.
How cool would that Spider-Man or Daredevil cameo have been in Hawkeye? Now that we have Echo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you should just make it like a big playground, just like a big open. Just make it like GTA 5, where people got their own little things happening all across the map. I feel like that would be cool. I'm sorry, I went on long there. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. But it's definitely makes sense.
I liked it. I liked the show. I enjoyed it very much. It's way better than Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a way to start up a new branch of the story.
Yeah.
We had too much Kang, too much time travel, too much
multiverse.
too much shit that needs to be explained later on.
Yeah.
We got Kingpin now.
It was good because we got something where, even though it is in a way connected, we still got a different story that didn't need to be, well, you need to know all this in order to even get close to watching this.
I would have preferred a cameo. Did we get any other? You could spoil it. I don't care. Did we get any other cameos besides Daredevil?
No, that last episode was too short.
No, yeah, that was about it. Although the Hawkeye was the mix in of the show itself.
Well, Ronan. Well, yeah.
So.
Just okay. Damn, I don't want to spoil for myself, but do we have any rumblings of her moving on and becoming the Ronin?
No.
Didn't mention that at all? That's disappointing, Cap.
Dude, the Ronin's dead. He burned the suit. That persona's
well,
dead.
I mean, her own, she can make a suit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
no,
like,
she gets a suit.
No, she gets her own.
But she ain't no Ronin.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to like.
Oh yeah, that's part of the last episode. You didn't see it.
But if okay, so this leads me to my next point, right? So I canceled Disney Plus because at the end of the day, like I was watching a lot of Disney Plus shit before, but now it's just like I'm only have it for the shows, and I found a website online that just shows me everything. So I was like, but
isn't it also out on Hulu?
Yeah, I don't have Hulu either. I've got a lot of them shits. I'm just there's so much fucking subscriptions that I'm not even using. Something like I had to do something about it. So I'm the website that I'm watching it on. There's no skip intro button. There's no skip intro button. So I wouldn't even fast forward it because it was one of those, those weird sites online that if you go back and forward too much, it just messes up everything. That's just like a hit play and let it go. You missed it. You have to rewatch later type shit. So shout out to the intro of the show. The song that they use, super breakdancey, bro. She was dope. And then there's an image of her standing, looking towards the water. It's like her back. And the Ronin outfit is like over her. It looks like a Ronin outfit. I don't know if this is the outfit that they end up putting in the last episode because I didn't see the last episode. But it looked like the Ronin. So I'm like, okay. She was the Ronin for a bit, right?
No.
She didn't pick up the mantle?
Nope.
Didn't like hang around and just do some shit? I thought she picked up the mantle. Maybe I'm tripping.
Well, it could signify that it was Ronin who started this shit.
Her biggest claim to fame in the comics is she was part of the Phoenix Five.
Well, yeah, but
Force went out.
I thought she took over the mantle. I thought that's what they were building up to in Hawkeye. I really thought that she did. I don't know where I got that from then.
Nah, he closed that chapter in his own show.
Yeah. Sure. Like, but what stays closed,
Cabs was like, nah.
another thing. That would have been another thing that I would have been like, what the fuck are we doing? Did nobody talking to anybody?
Well, if she would have became the Ronin?
Yeah, because he clearly said that it was done with, and he burned the suit. Now she's got a suit, and I'd have been like, yo, this is what the fuck's going on. Somebody here is not talking to anybody.
It's a good point.
They're writing whatever the fuck they want now.
My bad.
Yeah,
I messed up.
Cabs is like, nah. I seen Fast and the Furious. They could do it in cinema.
Just saying, we're talking about
what
comic
happened
books.
the last one?
We're talking about comic books here.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, yo,
Fix it in
forget
post.
what happened in the last one. That's it. No one dies. We just bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it would have been cool. I mean, I saw that. It's basically because of the image. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what it was.
Every intro, so I'm gonna have to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna.
While Toad's looking that up, Ray, what did you like about the show?
He hated it.
How? If I was the one that legit, I put it the next day in the chat.
Yeah,
like,
he was
I'm
hyped. He was
binging.
like, yo, I'm hyped to talk about it.
Bro, I binged the whole fucking 5 episodes. I legit was like, I have time today. Fuck it, we're gonna watch. By the end of it, I was like, this should have been 9 episodes, because it got me hooked. Like the story alone was fucking great. Like I loved the getting to see the little flashback of it, seeing what caused it all. Like my question was this at the beginning when we get the death scene of her mom. Is that technically blamed on Kingpin too? Or are we just alluding that?
No, he said it.
Okay, yeah. So it's like already from there, it's like, oh, so this is just set up for her life is unfortunately going to have these instances like this. But then the grandmother banishing her, I love that part of it because it's like, that's gonna. I knew that was gonna come back later. I knew we were gonna get something there.
Yeah, for sure.
But just that friction there, her deciding to come back, her having a bunch of family. It felt like, even though I know it's supposed to be the Indian style, I was like, this feels like a Hispanic family. That's almost like you have a bunch of primos, you have this and this, and the abuela that always is gonna be like your butt heads, but at the end of the day, you have that bond.
Yo, don't forget, man, a lot of the Caribbean Spaniards and in Mexico, they don't start the native roots.
Ray, you got like 30% Taino Indian inside you right now. Pause,
bro. I get it from both sides. Pause on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm Ecuadorian too, so I get from both.
But you see, bro, that's what I'm talking about. That's my favorite part of this, just seeing different cultures being exactly the same.
Yeah. No, and that's what I loved about something like that's what I liked about Miss Marvel. Like getting to see a different culture and getting to see that on this and them showcasing it in the way they did. It was great to see. Like I loved those little, I know it wasn't a cup of tea for everyone, but those little things he did with the going back in time and all that, I liked it. I like seeing like, okay, this is where we're going to get the throwbacks later. We're going to get why they can echo their powers to each other. Like I enjoyed that.
I see where I fucked up now. I mean, I don't know how, cause yo, bro, I'm bugging.
Yeah.
I'm bugging. I'm like, yo, where did I see this? But apparently there was a Ronin persona. So it says here, in the comics, Maya Lopez, a.k.a. Echo, became the first user of the Ronin persona in place of Matt Murdock. And then later on, there was a Skrull Elektra killed Maya. Real Elektra brought her back. And after that point, Maya said, I'm done with the Ronin. I'm going to just be Echo. And then Barton took over. That's what it says here. But I mean...
Really? I've only ever known Ronin to be Clint Barton. I've never known Matt Murdock and that. I've never heard that shit.
That has to be some kind of otherworld stuff then. Yeah, because
either that or that's some random run from some writer that never caught
that never caught exactly. Yeah, that never really got it. That's what I'm thinking.
The funny thing is, it's not like hard to believe almost. Like, I could see.
That's what I'm saying. I thought
about this.
Look, it literally says here, Marvel.com, me Echo, Maya Lopez, aka the original Ronin. This is on Marvel.com.
Well then.
You talking about this, guys? This is the closest I got to anything that can resemble.
Go. Can you Can you play a little more? It's like she's like looking out into the water, and it looks like her back. It's like her back, yeah.
Like that's the only thing I've seen so far with her.
So she just keep it going. Keep it going.
That-
Keep it going. Is it at the beginning? Because there's like maybe it's the end. I don't know, but there's like a part that she's like looking at like out into the water. Yeah, that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm tripping then, son.
Oh, let me play it until.
Yeah, check on there because that way you don't let's not get copyrighted here.
I can't skip intro, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Not being able to skip intro.
You know what's crazy? Because I kept watching.
Unless it's different intros. Unless it's different
no,
intros.
it's not different intros.
Because you know,
oh man, that could be it. Like what they should, because they did that in
episode 1 and 2 didn't have an intro.
Really?
Yeah, it went straight to it.
Okay. Maybe it was after. I don't know, but I see like an image of her with like the Ronin suit over. Let me see. Go ahead. Talk. We need to keep the attention.
Yo, that shit's crazy. What do you call it? When I did my research to try to talk about her last week, Ronin never came up.
I'm telling you, I don't know where I saw. I don't know. I've been seeing that. I knew. I like. That's why I thought it would be cool. I mean, it'll be out of order. It'll be out of order because he became the Ronin first. Yeah. Look. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's just her jacket.
Yeah.
And you see how it.
I'm saying her jacket. Yeah. Okay. But do you see where I'm coming from, though?
Yeah.
I can see where you got that.
That shit look hella Ronin-ish. You look like a hoodie and everything.
Yeah, that's just her
jacket.
jacket.
It looks like the shoulder.
No, yeah,
was that intentional? I was pieing in the sky and on my own thing, just in the crib, like, oh my god. And so the story would be reversed in this one, where he became the Ronin first, then passes the mantle. But I didn't think about him burning that. Like, yo, the suit is gone. You're right. I did forget him saying that. But it's also like, who cares? I'm gonna grab a sword and just be Ronin.
Dude, that's so weird, man. Because the first time I ever remember seeing Echo, she fought Daredevil as herself, not as Ronin.
Yeah. No, yeah, and that's the thing, though. It would be cool. Like, I'm actually excited about seeing more Echo in the Daredevil show. And that's another thing, right? So, and maybe this is a little biased, although I did enjoy all of the Native American stuff. I loved them being in Oklahoma. I enjoyed all of it. When I say street level, I mean just New York. I'm biased. When I say, because this was street level. This was street level. But when I say street level, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully we see more of her, because there's a lot of beef between her, Daredevil, Elektra, and obviously Kingpin. So yeah, I don't know. I like the avenue that this show created. Does that mean I like the, a lot of these shows are taking turns. This feels like a little pocket that's created over there, and it's just giving me Defenders vibes. Not the quality of those shows, Let's never saying that, but it does give me like Defenders vibe. Like, I know New York got a lot of shit going on, and maybe we could throw Spider-Man in there. What if we were to see the Matt Murdock Spider-Man case where Peter had to prove that he wasn't Spider-Man. I know everyone forgot, but we could get to a certain place. I don't know. I like the avenue that Echo has created. Yeah,
we can definitely see how Matt Murdock got him off from killing Mysterio.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, I'm excited to where this like Echo Daredevil thing goes. Hell yeah, Leon. Crazy Jessica Jones vibes. Crazy. Yeah, I love it. I think that's my biggest takeaway from Echo. Besides, now, was it a flawless show? No, some of the I feel like it was, you're right, bro. It was just so rushed. It was so rushed. Like, I'm telling you, within 20 minutes, boom, we're already like, okay, so here's where we're at. I like slow and deliberate, kind of like explaining a story and like, type shit. I would have loved to see like more origin stuff, but whatever.
In the show, they did what Cap has been begging for them to do with fucking Kang. When Homeboy had them dead to rights, and he gets a phone call, he goes, "All right, we out." And you go, "Who the fuck told this nigga to leave?"
Yeah. That was
if
cool.
someone told him to leave, that's a bad nigga on the phone.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do with Kang. Imagine if Kang's fighting fucking Ant-Man and he's about to escape, and he just gets like a signal. He's like, "Oh,
Lembo.
nah,
That
he's your
was
problem.
Cool. I didn't think
Yeah.
about how cool that actually was. And another thing, I mentioned it in the chat. I love the like low key doctor that she has to go to.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because in Daredevil, we saw that a lot. Daredevil was getting stitched up by Claire all the time, and
You mean the Undertaker she went to?
Basically, she was a mortician. Yeah, yo, that shit was crazy. But like, you got to make shit happen, right? But like, I do, we see that a lot in these types of shows and movies where it's like, motherfuckers just almost died, and then the next, just need a little rest there, to actually see it being done in a Marvel show like MCU was cool. That to me, that was one of the craziest things about Daredevil. Just seeing him get injured and seeing him get patched up was crazy. That was a lot of like the stab specifically that he has here when he fought the hand dude that they had him like chained up and it was just like a knife fight. I'm like, Matt, if you don't dodge these knives, bro, you're freaking me out, Matt. That was fun to see. My man goes stabbed or shot. And like, I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I love how she complimented on her like, dental, like, okay, good job.
Yeah. She was like, she said floss. It's like, I need to do something. I thought that was cool.
Her
man.
room was minty fresh.
Yo, son, smell it.
Yo, sometimes it is what it is. You gotta
do what you gotta do.
Whatever works, man.
And I was like, yo, they showed it too. I was like, man, like, and you know what, Cap? I have seen a lot of people mention that the whole thing about like, yo, this was rated PG 13 plus. Like that.
PG 16.
This was PG 16. Yeah, this is PG 16.
MA 14.
It's MA, yeah, but like it's not R. It's not like hard R. Let me not a hard R rating. I'm not talking about anything else. Yeah, hard R rating.
You gotta clarify, bro.
Yeah. But
this was like some softcore Cinemax shit.
It was
legit. It's like they're teasing us, but like, nah.
I heard something.
Yeah.
Never sure.
Oh, you see, the sound bites I'll be thinking he's about to pull up, son. Damn.
When show's about to come on because you hear the.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
You hear that?
No, I was still my lips. I was just.
I saw. I think I've mentioned this before. Is that stitch on Instagram that says if you're when your penis gets like whatever, like what sound would you want it to make? And somebody chose. That was hilarious. Like,
You know what sound I would choose?
What?
That was too perfect time.
That's not it though. But I would choose the soundbite of Stewie when he went to the fucking to the rave with Brian, and they went back to the tent with the girl, and he got his first one. He's like, "What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?"
That's fucking hilarious. I have one too. I want y'all to hear
what's going
it.
on, Mr. Loki?
Mr. Loki, I want y'all to hear it. So, I have mine.
Let me guess, it's a lightsaber.
Nah. Asshole. Asshole. Wait, I can't find it.
Well, mine is
My turn.
Boy, no, I know what mine is.
That is funny. I can't find it.
I think raises.
Kill the white man.
Damn, I can't find it. Sorry, it's over.
But what is it? You can describe it.
It's that's good. That's good. But mine was it was y'all remember Marvel versus Capcom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Captain Commando, his move. He says Captain Sordo bang. Like it says Captain Sword, but it's just like in a super Japanese accent. That's mine. 100%. I would like every time just hear from the pants, Captain Sordo. I quoted that move like I say that shit like at least once, twice a week. I just randomly yell out Captain Sword. It's a good move.
Final Justice.
That you know what's crazy? Like Final Justice, Charging Star. Like I never really played with Cap, but he's valid in those games.
Yeah.
Like he is a go-to character in these games. I miss those. I miss them joints. Man, Marvel superheroes. The only reason I know who Shuma Gorath is was because Marvel superheroes. That's what made me do research. Like I'm telling you, I know this is bad coming from someone who's doing a comic book podcast, but most of my comic book knowledge started with games and then went to comics. Most of
That's how it started with me too.
You know, think about this though, right? It's funny how a lot of people have, throughout the years, right? And maybe this isn't the case now, right? But you notice how a lot of people switch from DC to Marvel in terms of like the content they like because Batman was such a household name.
Yeah.
Batman's been out since the 30s, and when that show came out in the 60s, like I know who Batman was before I could talk because my dad was watching that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know. I used to have the Batman Return trading cards. There weren't even like real Batman like animated cards. That's what I had. That's what I bought in the store. And then I'll never forget it. I think it was like summer '92. My boy came to the crib with the Avengers on Sega Genesis. And I said, yo, what is this?
Back when Vision was white.
America still needs your help. Yo, that's how the shit just starts. And then it just says, okay, go. And then you're just fighting. And I didn't know who these people are. I'm like, yo, what is this? He's like, my boy, I'll never forget. He's a little older than me, lived downstairs. And he goes, yo, like you don't like, you know who Batman is and Superman is, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, yeah, this is Marvel. That's DC, this is Marvel. And I was like, huh. And that's how it all started. Yeah.
Lifelong long shot fan, all because of that.
Don't even get me started on long shot. I didn't even know, again, I didn't know who that was. I really wanted that Wolverine, though. That shit was impossible to find. Man, that action figure was intense. So much Saurons, or Sauron, however you pronounce it. The pterodactyl dude.
Yeah.
So many of those. I was sick of seeing it.
That's how I found out in the dollar store now.
That's how I found out who Kane was.
Yo, that's sad that legit you'll find those at the dollar store. Like,
for real?
It looks legit, just like the ones you would get.
Same motherfucker too.
Why haven't you bought all of those?
No, I was talking about back in the day.
Oh, I was like,
yeah,
shit.
Man, who the fuck wants that? Nobody likes that dude.
Well, I mean, all of them regardless. Like, I thought you meant like different ones, but yeah, Sauron was definitely bargain bin. It was terrible. You couldn't find Wolverine nowhere. You couldn't find
Gary V ain't making no money off him.
Yeah, you couldn't find yellow and brown. You couldn't find yellow and blue. Wolverine was crazy. You couldn't find Cyclops. You couldn't find the mains. So I was buying people like Longshot and Kane with the fan arm. Yo, bro, you have no idea how much I learned about these people just from reading the back of boxes. Yo, and that would lead me to buy cards and the good old days.
And
now we're.
But yo, can we talk about how Cap was saying if you can condense the show into 5 episodes, just give me that. And now we got that all in one shot. and now it's like we need 9. We needed more
It
because
depends.
because
It
the thing is,
depends.
we've been saying write better since I've been saying that shit since the beginning. I've been saying that shit since we watched fucking She-Hulk.
That's what
But
kind of started that, yeah.
And also, it's like, yo, we need more episodes. Like, the episodes of Moon Knight was good.
Yeah.
The episodes of Oki was good. But then, which one we had that was like, there wasn't that many episodes, or we needed more episodes?
Besides Echo?
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah, everything was like...
Most of them have been 6.
No.
Yeah.
She-Hulk was 9.
She-Hulk was 9.
Only a short.
She-Hulk was 9, 30 minutes.
I know that we wanted more episodes on everybody, but
I think me and you specifically, we wanted more Secret Invasion episodes. I think that's the one.
No, same, yeah. I think that
we wanted because that shit just, on top of how just unimpactful it was.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of.
It's just all rushed.
We're starting up here.
Oh yeah,
and then instantly dropping.
Yeah, after episode 2, 3.
Yeah, because you can tell that episode 1 and 2 of Echo, they were going for something.
Yeah,
and then like 3 and 4 was still good, but 3 and 4 was one of those. All right, we're gonna have to. I like a look about like a Lilu. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, it started to get to like take it home. Take it home. Like we got no money. Take it home.
Yeah.
It's funny. Tatiana Maslany just kind of admitted that as to why they're not having a second season of She-Hulk. She's like, yo, we blew the budget and we messed up. So not only did we blow the budget, but we blew the budget on something that people didn't like. And you know, it's funny. A lot of people came to her defense like, yo, look, mama, show was trash, but you killed it though.
No, yeah.
If we can see you in other people's shit, kind of like your comic book character originally really was, you kind of found her in groups and shit, then it would be great.
Here's the funny part, though. Some idiot writer wrote it in a show that she don't go anywhere else. Oh, cool. I get put in that movies? Nope.
You know, well, obviously she's. I mean, I don't know who's gonna show up for the end.
That's a contract.
No. I'm just saying that they wrote it into the show that she wasn't gonna get put anywhere else.
The whole Kevin thing at the end.
Yeah. And to be realistic, because this isn't the comic book world, this is the MCU.
Yeah.
Where does she? This is what I'm struggling to find out.
With
now.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah, but the Fantastic Four don't exist now.
Well,
and the only reason she was in the Fantastic Four, she replaced the Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we gonna instantly introduce the Thing and then replace him with a woman?
Well, no. But I mean, she could still be there. But do you think we'll see her? Do you think they'll talk about her relationship with Daredevil and Born Again?
She fits in there.
Yeah,
now that they're doing the show they really want to do.
Yeah.
A comedic character that breaks the fourth wall does not fit well in a grounded, this is some real shit show.
That's kind of true.
But she fits in when
The
it's
story.
opposition when it's opposition in the courtroom.
Oh, sure.
She could.
Like, yo, let me holler at somebody right quick. Yo, what's the law over there in California about this? Yeah, that'd be dope.
That would be. I just hope that if that happens, they actually make her a capable lawyer.
Well, the thing is this: the writing is what fucked up that whole show, because the episode with Daredevil, when she was mad chasing homeboy, there was no funny business there. That was straight out, yo, she gonna kill this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You lead towards more of that when she turns into the Hulk, and you got yourself something there. Like, a lot of Shang-Chi don't fit nowhere, but we can put them in.
And that's exactly what I was talking about before. It's like, you know, She-Hulk bad, therefore we don't want She-Hulk anymore. No one said that. We just, you know,
them writers gotta go. Don't ever.
If we could put her somewhere where some people are like writing dope, because she was cool. She was actually the best part.
Going back there a little bit.
Her friends.
What we're talking about.
And her friends, yes.
Yeah.
where does everybody fit? The
In terms
original
of-
Avengers, we all knew why they all fit somewhere. Hawkeye was just for the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Cap had his own. Like
Well,
everybody.
Oh, you
fit
mean
somewhere.
okay? Yeah.
You know where
yeah.
they fit? When you have a world, actual world just like invasion. Because if we would have did Secret Invasion, like, and they actually had the Skrulls everywhere in the world, She-Hulk pops up and she defends her part of Cali and all that. You have Daredevil and all these people in New York and shit. This is where you have them distributed, and they can just fucking talk wherever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can make people come together. A tragedy makes people come together. Right now, everybody's separated because there's no reason for them to come together. But they fit somewhere.
But
If
so-
you're gonna put Chang-Chi's homegirl that drives the car involved in some shit, she fits.
But now, what role? Here's my general question: what role does She-Hulk play if the Hulk is still around? Captain Marvel's still around.
I mean,
You got two
know,
heavy hitters. Do you need a third heavy hitter? What
Yeah.
role does
What
role
was
does Shang-Chi-
Drax doing?
I mean, Drax was not a heavy hitter.
He's supposed to
We
be.
know
he
they
was supposed to.
nerfed
He was
Drax.
supposed. He was supposed to be, but he got so nerfed.
Yeah.
So
I
I mean,
nerfed.
By the
Thor.
end, Drax
Yeah.
is just a normal dude. Like,
Thor and the Hulk were both heavy hitters on the fucking
but
Avengers.
see, that's the thing. So we got Thor, Hulk, Captain Marvel. I mean, if She-Hulk comes around, all right, but then we don't need Sam because he's gonna do nothing compared to what these guys. Because Sam's just normal.
Yeah,
He's a
Do we
leader.
need winners? Do we need
he's
Bucky?
he's a point guard.
Not
Yeah.
really, because I mean,
Will She-Hulk show up to fight Red Hulk in the Thunderbolts? Yeah.
no. But that's my thing. Like if they bring together a team of the Avengers with everybody they've
I think
introduced,
I think
who's
you
your
should.
Avengers team right now?
I think you should stop asking yourself these questions because whatever they do is not what you had in mind, and you're automatically going to dislike it.
No, I'm not gonna dislike a team, but I don't see why you would call Moon Knight for the Avengers. I don't see what after watching the Marvels, I don't see why you would call Miss Marvel to the Avengers.
Yeah.
She's not
Well-
ready for the big league yet.
Well, they're setting up Young Avengers.
True.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like all the Disney Plus guys that they introduced, when the real shit goes down and we need a real team, I don't see who you're calling up and who you're leaving off.
And
This
if you
is-
are,
this
and if
is
you
what I'm
are
saying.
making, and if you are making this huge team, some people are definitely gonna feel like empty, or
Yeah.
maybe not have enough
Unfortunately,
screen time.
yeah.
Yeah, unless
But-
that movie's 3 hours in this.
Because think about it. Think about this. Like a bad fucking basketball team with bad contracts. You can't get rid of Ant-Man. Because that's Paul Rudd, who's a bigger name than Tatiana Maslany.
Yo, but
Sure.
but
Like,
let
so
me
Ant-Man stays. Who the fuck's not like?
yo, but let me
You're thinking logistically.
let
Yeah.
me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
In Endgame, Howard the Duck was there.
Well, but
They fit him in.
If it's like a
But-
big battle, for sure. Everyone,
You know what I'm saying?
I think Cap. I don't think Cap is referring to the big battle.
but
I think
he-
you know,
because
in other pockets.
Because his thing is, if you made a show out of them, they have to be on the team. They have to be more than what. And I'm saying like, Moon Knight ain't coming on no team because he's the fucking. He got a god, fucking talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being controlled by the god. There's no unless he
tell you-
lends him there for a little while. But if you have Moon Knight versus Blade or some shit like that, because remember the universe of Marvel is so vast that if they were to expand more, like they put too much emphasis on the multiverse instead of just letting the multiverse shine and then closing it.
Yeah.
They did a DC where they started the multiversal war and then trying to show it off. Because now let's say these people are in different multiverses. And where do they fit in? Well, when the war happens, now we get to see them interact.
Yeah.
So
Because
I
for
mean,
now we're all assuming they're all in one place.
But
like,
my
and
main
that's
concern
what I
is-
was thinking. That's what I was saying, bro. Just make it all one big MCU playground.
Yeah, except my main concern is they literally saying that they're not gonna do sequels and shit unless there's a story, which means Moon Knight is a one and done. She-Hulk
I
is
mean,
a
they
one
set
and
it up for
done.
part 2.
Which is sad.
They
Wait.
set up Moon Knight for part 2.
They
They
did,
set him
but
up, but Bob Iger literally said he doesn't want to just keep churning out all this shit.
So
Again,
so you make Moon Knight almost like a Punisher.
but so he just shows up in random shit every once in a while.
Isn't Kukawaki fucking telling him to kill people? Isn't that his purpose? Go over there and fucking kill this guy?
I think
Punishment, that was his thing, right?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a waste of Oscar Isaac and his tremendous performance.
I mean,
but that's
so
my
is
that's
not
my worry.
so is not capitalizing on it any more than you did with the first season.
I'm okay with them not giving everything a season 2, but let's talk about what deserves one. And at the top of that list is Moon Knight. I'm not saying whatever's gonna happen or not happen, but at the top of who deserves a season 2, I would say Moon Knight is there for sure.
But again, what do you do now with these characters? Because what if you get somebody who's like, all right, we're doing an Avengers team. This is my lineup. This is the guys I want to write about, the guys and girls that I want to write about.
Yeah.
This is the story I want to tell. And then we get told coming back on here, like, yo, where the fuck was this person? This person could have been good on the team.
Yeah, pick like it's a lose-lose. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Now we're having debates on who they should have went with.
Oh,
who should have been who's better than this.
I see what you're saying.
We got a roster full of people who just sitting in catering like in the WWE. And like, well, I guess this motherfucker's never gonna show up again. Or if he does, cool, he did a cameo, but he's never gonna do anything else.
I see what you're saying. So
why did we bring him in?
What the hell? Where did my camera go?
You decided to show a ninja star.
One second.
Brio.
Yeah. The hand is after me. Give me a second. Let me refresh.
That's the OBS.
I was gonna say that's the OBS logo, right?
Yeah.
That's my fear. Is you introduce all these people, and none of them is like Shang-Chi has been gone. So am I supposed to really be that excited when Shang-Chi finally pops up?
Yeah, it's
like, are you gonna tell me he's been in the background this whole time and everybody knows him, or is it gonna be like a Civil War situation where Juan is like, I know a guy, let me go grab this dude?
More than likely, that's probably how we're gonna get some of these characters back. It sucks because it is a waste.
I'm just saying that's how we got Black Panther.
True.
But the thing about Black Panther though is that they specifically mentioned that the Wakandans were trying to stay hidden all this time. Yeah. So like there is a story there. So it's like,
and on top of that, there was a bigger plan for T'Challa in the overall story.
Sure. So that's the thing. What the real question is, what's the fucking plan?
Yeah.
That's the question. Let me see what I could do here, fellas. I don't know what's happening.
You don't have to bring these people into the main movie shit. Just knowing that other people are out there doing shit, is enough for some people. Because when you sit there and go, I'm putting an Avengers team together and they're fighting fucking Kang or somebody, and you go, where's Moon Knight? Moon Knight is handling his business in Egypt.
No.
Where's She-Hulk? Drunk somewhere. Where's Kamala Khan? She's looking for Monica Rambeau. Where's Echo? She ain't hear the commotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own problems, but the event, like, just like how where you go, someone stole my car, they send units out, not the detectives. You know what I'm saying? They don't send SWAT because somebody stole your car. You know what I'm saying? So I think having that dynamic is good, because when you go, somebody's like, yo, we're so MCU'd out, I'm tired of the multiverse shit or this or that, you can sit back and still get your MCU fix with something that's original, like Echo or like Miss Marvel or Moon Knight and these shows because they really don't have anything to do with them.
Yeah,
And I think that's a better alternative because it's like, yo, I love Marvel, but the shit they're doing now in the movies is really pissing me off. Well, let's go watch Echo because it has nothing to do with it, but we also get Kingpin.
I would agree with you 100%. If they were going to continue on, all right, so now give me a season 2, a season 3. Give me. If you're going to tell me this is the alternative, give me something that's alternate.
No.
Like don't just
Well,
sit
they're
there and
also
go, well,
fighting each other.
You're bored of this? Go watch Moon Knight for the 17th time.
But they're also fighting each other. There's so many people, there's so many chefs in this kitchen that they're fucking it up for themselves. We're not sitting here going, this is DC. Marvel themselves are just going, throw everything at this shit. Because if someone that knew how to write a lawyer show wrote She-Hulk, we would never had half of the discussions we had. If they allowed this show, Echo, to have its full 9-episode run, we wouldn't have had the problems that we had. We already said they set up season 2 for Moon Knight. If they allowed season 2, we'll be hyped for that. We're waiting ever so patient for Daredevil. We're not the ones that's pushing that shit back because they wrote it and said, yo, the first 8 episodes, there ain't no fucking Matt Murdock in it. They're the ones fucking up.
And I read somewhere, and obviously, you know, there's rumors everywhere talking about how would apparently Moon Knight season 2 is just gonna be all
the third one.
I forget his name, which we
James?
said it so much.
Is it James?
They were saying that that's what's gonna happen, which I don't know. Like, there is a lot going on, but although there's a lot going on, I enjoyed Echo.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Echo. I thought it was cool, dope. It was fun to see her slashing people up.
Yeah. And yo, listen, I enjoyed it. One, because it was refreshing. It wasn't the same bullshit. But listen, I'm a huge fan of Kingpin.
Yeah.
Jake, there you go. I'm a huge fan of Kingpin, and the way they made Kingpin in this, and Vincent D'Onofrio actually getting to act. Because remember, Cap was like, "How come Loki's the only one that gets to act in the MCU?"
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio said, "No, he's not the only one, and I can do it in less episodes."
He is such a frightening person.
Yeah.
My man is just like a horrific gentleman.
Yeah.
He's a terrifying gentleman because, like, imagine you shoot this guy in the face. You think he's dead. You hear rumblings. He shows up, and the motherfucker takes out a picnic basket. Like, what? I mean, you're mental, bro. You're nuts.
Sunset, can we have a Sunday dinner? It's Thursday.
Yo, that made me laugh. Like, I laughed out loud with that one. But yeah, I'm like, yo, he's so menacing and awkward. He's awkward.
It's so good though. It's so that scene that's kind of gives you a little bit of like, you want to have sympathy for him because he did start to care about her.
Yeah.
During that ice cream scene, that made me, I was like, he did care.
And I loved his face there because Maya hits the dude too. And he's like, oh.
Yo, you know what I got from there? I got fucking like Jason or Michael Myers looking at someone going,
I mean, like, yeah, you
all right, cool.
I bet. I got my killer from young, from little.
Yo, I love how
I'm
he's
training
like,
you to be a deadly assassin.
I love he's like, I need a new jacket so she doesn't see.
Yeah. And she runs up to homie and starts kicking him. And Kingpin's like, all right.
You know what would have made that scene even more cute though? If they would have gone and both taken ice creams and just walked away.
Yeah. If he would have been like, if Kingpin bloody outfit would have just scooped some, here you go, Maya. And he goes, what about for you? And he's like, Kingpin don't eat ice cream, bro. Kingpin don't eat ice cream.
They just have her with a pout, like,
just enjoy her. And then she's like, and then he just gets it anyways. I honestly think that would have been cute.
That would have been
Yeah.
a nice little thing. Again,
Because
Yeah.
we only have
nobody,
5 episodes.
because to
but
break down such a crazy villain like that. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we're hoping.
Now,
to, but-
now Cap didn't remember, but am I the only one that noticed that when she tried to heal his heart and they went into his nightmare of the father beating the shit out of the mom, that was the same wall he was staring at in the Netflix series.
the white one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, was it?
yeah, that was the same wall.
Holy sh! Okay.
Because I remember he was staring at.
It was like a wall or like a big painting. It was a big
Well, no,
painting.
he was staring at the painting, remembering the wall.
Remember the
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
But I was like, nah, that got to be from the Netflix show.
You know, it's funny at first too, because he was like, my father was also killed, and I was like, you killed him. Like, it was you. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that he admitted it to her later. And she was like, yo, that was you. You didn't say that part. My man tried to give her the hammer like a birthday present.
Yo,
Yeah.
but that was good though.
Yo,
like,
Yeah,
just do it.
like whenever you're going through something, just grab the
Yo.
hammer.
And
He's wackadoo.
the inner torment that he has when he's like, I can't be what you want.
Yeah.
And he's like, hit me with the shit, get it over with. And yo, this is what makes him so compelling, because he genuinely cares for this woman.
Yep.
And genuinely does not care for anyone else.
And he's not and he's not even mad. Like, yo, bro, I killed your dad.
Get over
Right.
that. You got to get over that.
Like, do what you gotta do or get over it, because I'm okay with you shooting me in the face. Your the trajectory in which you're going, your talents, your skills is more important to me than you shooting me in the face. Like, we should talk about Echo and Kingpin, Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went around and then came back.
Yeah.
We're here.
Like, Buddy's like, I don't care. But we'll see what happens at the end, because I'm still missing episode 5. So
Yo, and for a moment,
You wanna
I
see
thought
this
the grandma
forever?
got the father killed. I thought for a second, I think it was like episode 3 before they started talking. I thought the grandmother made the deal with Kingpin, because I thought all the family was in cahoots and not just the uncle.
that would have been funny.
You know, and she's like, "Yo, I want you to kill."
Like, she would have access, kind of like when this girl called Kingpin to take care of wasn't in Hawkeye. The
mom was.
Yeah, she called. She was the one that called Kingpin. Yeah. That would have been crazy. Like, oh yeah, the order came from Chula, and then Echo would have lost her shit.
Yeah.
That would have been a whole different dynamic.
That's a reason to pull up at the crib. That's a reason to go back home right there. That would have been a reason. Yeah, that would have been a reason, all right. Yeah. That would have actually been better. That would have been better. That would have been better. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that would have been better.
Yeah.
I enjoyed what happened in the show. Cap's like, I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you.
So this, now that we watch the show, is there a relationship between T'Chaka and
who are you saying?
Kuwait?
Who are you saying? Every time you do that, I think you're talking about Taika Waititi.
Nah, I'm thinking the main girl. The main girl, the one that protected her tribe in the hut.
Oh, from
the
back
god.
in the back in the day.
So our ancestors and
The ancestor, and then the girl from What If.
Oh, isn't that Kohori's people? That's Kohori's people. That's what I thought.
I don't think that's Kahori's people. I think that's the people who were inside the fucking pond that she fell into.
Okay. Well, yeah, like that. I thought.
Although their powers are vastly different.
Because I mean, obviously, you can't put on a light show without having it be so expensive on TV. But yeah, the powers look different too.
Yeah, because they kind of. I don't.
Yo, Tyson, what up?
That's my one problem with the power set. Is she originally has the ability to, like Taskmaster.
If she
do something, she can do it. Like, I think that would have been fucking phenomenal to watch her pick up everything and just be able to do shit.
Yeah.
Versus,
Cool.
what's her power? Whatever we needed to be in the given situation.
I don't think that made the show bad, but
No,
I would have.
I'm not saying that made
no,
the
no,
show
no,
bad.
no.
I'm just saying the power set, although it does give her a boost in power,
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean it's more interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Because the power set itself, the only thing interesting about the power set itself,
where it comes from,
is the echoing.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the physical power itself?
Yeah, the actual ability she has.
Yeah.
Is run of the mill. Everybody does that shit. So they dumbed down something cool and repackaged the same shit everybody gets and put something cool around it. But her power is literally, well, I need to do this now, so I can do it now.
Kind of went the Miss Marvel route. You know, I did see some similarities with like the ancestors and the hopping in and out. I mean,
like, they could have, they could have very well still had her original power set and still tied it back to the ancestors and just showed how from way back her ancestors were keen to survive because of their innate ability to watch. And now I know the migration pattern of the buffalo. Watch, and now I can reflexively do this and watch and pay attention. And over the years, it just developed down to where now Daredevil comes in. She fights him in that first scene, and then from here on out, every fight scene, you're like, yo, did she just do the shit Daredevil did?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Holy shit, she's throwing in little pieces of. And it still could have been. It's inherited because
it's a lot. It's a lot easier to fix something broken than to just make it work from the beginning.
Yeah.
Hindsight's 2020. I hear what you're saying, and this is what we do here. Like we try to fix this shit, but like I guess it's hard to see it at the beginning. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's real easy to play Monday morning quarterback. I'm saying.
I don't think this is the case of Monday morning quarterback, because what I'm asking for is, if you're gonna change the power set,
you want context.
No, fuck context. Why is every power set super strength, super speed, super reflexes, a little bit of fucking healing, and
because that's just powers
and one extra shit? Like every fucking person gets super speed, super hair, super.
I mean, you gotta be mad. I mean, that's just heroes in general.
No,
I mean
the perfect athlete is fast, strong, agile.
But what made Jordan different?
His tenacity.
He had bigger hands, so he could grip the ball and do some other shit. His vertical leap was fucking amazing. Not everybody in the NBA has his hands in his vertical leap. Like,
you standing on business?
Like
I don't know if I did it perfect. Like,
they took a character with a different power set than we've seen, even with Taskmaster out there. They could have done it a different way and made it cool, and then just gave her a good reasoning, but then just the same generic power.
I see what you're saying. I'm okay with the roots of it, but I like the whole thing that you said about like.
Because, dude, I want to tell you,
like you can leave the Taskmaster stuff. No, you can spoil, bro. It's fine. You can spoil. Dude, it's cool.
That final fight, was it cool that she echoed her powers to her family members?
Yeah.
Yes. Did anything cool after that happen? No.
It felt a little awkward to me. I don't know. It felt like you're supposed to believe the mom, just like she
she gave them the strength, I believe, and they each punched the dude that was holding them, and that was it.
You were okay when Thor did that. The only thing you liked in Love and Thunder was that.
No, so that was again, Thor There was the entire fight scene. We need to get out of this, so everybody fuck up everybody on the other side.
So you couldn't really see
I don't
anything.
think-
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
they
Got it.
No, I think there was more to that. I think they got possessed because I think she didn't just give him the strength. I think she like
No, she
gave him the
echoed-
women
Yeah, she echoed like
because
the
'cause, like,
spirits almost.
if you because like the godmother and her cousin
Yeah.
almost seemed like they didn't know what they were doing. It was just being controlled. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
think she echoed the ancestors in a sense. Like
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
now,
You gave them the thing, but my thing is, I guess because of budget constraints, then when you turn around and see what they do, they handled the person that they're with, and that was it. Because immediately it goes from that to then she does that weird shit with Kingpin,
yeah.
and it ends the thing. So now what I'm saying is, is that necessarily cooler than she's using Daredevil tactics that she's seen, and maybe Ronin tactics because she's seen from the other thing, and then the grandmother turns around and is like, "Whoa, shit, we know we're Chihaki, or sorry, whatever the native thing is." Vin's got me fucking doing it now.
It's all good. It's all good.
But
It's just,
we know some shit from back then, so she's handling her own shit. The cousin doesn't have to be a fighter, but she gets away from her guy. We turn out, oh, the grandmother's a badass. She's a real one. They help out a little bit more in the fight. Like which is cool.
The only thing is one, the budget fucked up, so that last episode had to be cut short.
yeah, you can
But
tell. You can
but
tell.
also you're fighting Kingpin. Like they got away with this girl beating Kingpin in that store. Like they got away with it on the skin of their teeth. If Echo would have beat Kingpin, problem. There's a problem. Like it's not because she's like, you even said it yourself. Captain America has admitted there's one person he never beat, and that was Kingpin. Kingpin is raw strength. Like this fucking dude, like she could fight him and she could get away and then do that shit. But like we said, the whole time restraint with the budget and shit. But it would have been cool. It would have been cool if Kingpin had someone else there with him, and she did that like Tombstone. She did that shit to Tombstone. We don't need Kingpin getting fucked up again by someone who doesn't deserve to fuck him up.
Tombstone is too big to be, but Hammerhead.
Okay.
Bring Hammerhead
that'll work.
and let her fuck up Hammerhead.
There you go.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's what I was saying at the beginning that I got chewed out for. The intentions of the choices the writers made, even with constraints, they could have a little bit more time, not money spent, a little bit more time.
Well,
most
If
of
we
the
only
thing
have
is-
30 minutes,
Unfortunately, yeah,
how do we
that
do
comes
this
down to
in 30
money.
minutes?
Well, no, we agree there. We agree there. Time. These shows need some time, but it's like then it's budget too, and it's like remember back in the day where it was like 2 MCU movies a year, and they could just fucking throw the whole bank at both of them shits because they were also making the money back.
But here's my question. Here's my question about Viger. If budget's your problem,
Why you keep putting so much shit?
why
out?
do you insist on having these shows with big budgets and you know they're gonna fucking fail?
Well, a lot of these things were already like happening. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure there was a plan a couple years back before shit started getting too bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
But where's the dude? Where's Fahey to stand at the? I don't know if you watch Hell's Kitchen or any of the Gordon Ramsay shows. So in the kitchen, there's something called the pass, where the food goes from the cooks to the guy who's gonna give the final check and go, all right, this plate's good, we can send it out. Where's Kevin Feige? He's standing at the pass, going, no, this is still raw. Go cook it some more. This is overcooked.
I think it's because there's so much happening right now that it's just like, fuck it, man, we gotta release it.
But that's the thing. If they're at a point now where
it's not good, it's not a good business practice. I'm not saying it is.
Yeah.
Because they keep putting money behind things that they know. I can tell you right now, even if this show was written amazingly, you made a show about a tertiary, or not even the fourth fucking interesting character in a Hawkeye show that now nobody even wanted that to begin with. And then you took the fourth interesting character and made a show about that. Inherently, you have to know in your heart that this is not going to succeed unless you make it the absolute fucking best and tightest fucking thing you can do. So by making the budget so outrageous, you had to cut it halfway through the writing session. You already shooting yourself in the fucking foot. Why are we doing that? Where's the person who's sitting there whose job it is to make sure that everything is coming out quality? That's the difference between MCU 10 years ago and MCU today. You might not like what do you call it? Thor: The Dark World, but the budget was fucking like the movie itself was well contained in its own fucking thing. It didn't get too big, like nothing in there.
I mean, if I have to watch Echo or Thor: The Dark World, I'm gonna watch Echo
all day.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Trust me, you know how I feel about the old MCU too. Like, but I gotta watch Echo. But I see what you're saying, and it's just no. But I think we've always been saying that there's just too much out there right now. It's clearly
but
it's like,
but also the name that was produced, that was directing Thor, is a bigger name that was producing Echo. Mako Wakachiki, fucking, he could demand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could sit there and go, I need this budget, or I need to do this. I'm gonna write this way, and no one says nothing to him. When they write the TV show, they can say whatever the fuck they want to these people.
And it's a movie too, so things work different. But no. Like, there's definitely, like, they are, like, there's too much. It's like that game Overcooked, I think it's called. And you're just like in the kitchen. There's just too much happening right now, and it's ultimately leading to something. But it's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, I'm okay with it, but the average fan isn't.
Do you think you really need that big of a budget with somebody who's just good at looking at somebody and a choreographer teaches her how to kick the way he does? No. Versus I got to make the hand light up and I got to bring 6 other actresses to line.
I mean, no, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong.
I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this up because we talked about it last year. Godzilla -1, $15 million.
You can't compare it though.
You make the best fucking movie.
You can't compare. All right, but let that same Godzilla movie open up a world for the next 15 years. You don't think in 15 years we'll be exactly right here where we at with MCU? I'm just saying it was a big project. It was a big project.
Godzilla has already done that from its 52.
And how many of those movies weren't fucking trash until this finally one that came out that's actually good? Because some of them were trash. But some of them, not all.
That's the point of Godzilla. But my point is.
No. Don't come at me with what you mean with that's the point of Godzilla, to be bad?
No, dude, Toho has stages. They have errors. And in certain errors, the whole point of it was to be campy and be movie and make kind of fun of it. That's the whole point of some of it.
Okay, so that still doesn't excuse.
My point is this: if a couple of writers and a director who love the shit they're talking about could take $15 million and make one of the best fucking things ever on screen, with CGI that is far superior than what we've been getting in the MCU. Why can't you take a show and have writers sit down and give them a smaller budget and just have them write something that's fucking,
because it wasn't flawless. Big, because there wasn't like humongous actors everywhere to like. Well, now there wasn't like, I'm pretty sure like that movie was made in internationally, right?
In Japan.
Yeah, like America. There's always hands involved, and it's just I think it's two totally different things. I see what you're saying. Like I know a lot of movies, I know a lot of people make a lot happen with a little, and the MCU is kind of the opposite, where they have a lot to work with, but
And
we're
they get a little.
and we get a little. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hear you, but it's hard to compare. I'm just saying, like, it's hard to judge this. No one's done what the MCU has done in 50. Like, what they've been able to do, and it's like, are we in a low period? Yes. Has there always been low periods that people just couldn't see back then? Not as hard as now, but as better as this show could have been, I still enjoyed it.
I think, but back in the day, they had an excuse. Like people don't like the first Avenger with Captain America
and Ultron and
Yeah.
Ant-Man 1 and
But-
Ant-Man 2.
but we accepted them because they pushed the story.
It's all that
And
it was
Ultron
all that
got
was
better
there.
after you saw the story unfold.
And it was all that was there.
Yeah.
There's so much different avenues
Yeah.
now.
It's
so
like-
much.
Yeah, like now Thor, it's like, all right, we saw this, we get Gorg, and we don't get enough of him.
Oh,
and
God.
then at the end of it, him and a baby now fucking twirling Moliere, and it's like, so where does this story, like, does this end Thor? Like, does this push? Because there's a lot of, and this ends the story of Thor, but he will be back. So it doesn't end the story. So we're confused. The ending is so confusing. We don't know where we're coming. We're standing at the gas station and our car is stolen, but it was just relocated. You know what I'm saying?
Chat, watch the last episode so that could make sense.
No, but that's what it is. Like we loved Wakanda Forever because it was an isolated story that also had stuff that we can build upon. But that was for T'Challa. That was for fucking Chadwick.
Yeah.
We loved Guardians of the Galaxy because that was for the team. That was to end Batista's run. Fucking Zoe.
It's always done too.
They're gone, and then it's also like, yo, by the way, if you still love the Guardians, we have these guys that are gonna move up.
Yeah.
We loved Shang-Chi because that was an isolated story, and then at the end it's like, yo, people in the MCU know who he is, so there's a possibility. But everything that's supposed to push the narrative, that's supposed to keep going, completely missed the fucking ball with that.
I just
Ant-Man, it's like Ant-Man
it's
killed.
a race against time.
Yeah, Ant-Man killed the bad guy, and then just was like, "Did I do the right thing?" Well, I mean, can you show us who's coming? No one knew anything about Thanos, but we saw he was coming.
It wasn't until like Guardians 1 that we finally were like, "Oh shit!" So, and it's like, but at the end of the day, like here's something, right? I try not to get mad at stuff that I saw coming. Like we all said it. Like, hey, Marvel, Disney, you're not gonna have another 10 years to just,
Yeah.
Like how you gonna do the next big bad in 5 years? And I think the money machine was churning so hard that they were like, okay, this is how we do it. We have our movies going on, and then we have these side project shows. We make money, and we can do double the work in half the time. But it just didn't work out that way. I think they overshot with the shows. I mean, when like I'm okay with just 2 shows, like it don't have to be. And then again, this is just me speaking, which I shouldn't do, but speaking for some people, because give me all the Marvel shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with that.
No,
I
after
wish
the momentum
I
of this, I
wish I
kind of
had-
want more.
Yeah, a lot of people want more. I'm just saying, like it's time is rough nowadays with
Yeah.
work out crazy, but like just give me more because I don't watch anything else.
Oh, and also
I don't want anything else.
Also, when you sit down and you invest your time in a TV show, it's to get away from the world.
Yeah.
And when the TV show's pissing you off because it's literally making a joke of your time, You can't really forgive that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we'll sit here all fucking day and tell you the first 2 episodes of She-Hulk was like, yo, and then it went downhill.
Here's
And
the
then
thing about
then
that.
Deadpool, then Daredevil came out. I was like, yo, and then it was fuck you again. It's like,
Here's the thing about that. I feel like my threshold for eating shit is a lot better or higher than other people because I like goofy stuff. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is Grandma's Boy. Like when you really look at Grandma's Boy for what it is, it's a dumb,
Yeah.
stupid movie.
but
It's enjoyable
What?
though. Like it's
No.
an enjoyable watch.
it is a good movie. But a lot of the gripes we have with She-Hulk is how they gloss over a lot of shit.
We just wanted a lawyer show.
Yeah,
God damn
a
it.
lawyer show that didn't have a lawyer. Yo, I got pissed off when they glossed over the fucking sexual assault.
Yeah.
Like
rough.
it would have been better if you just didn't have that in there.
Yeah, that
That
didn't
was one of those where they should have done a Cat Williams and be like, "Hey, we can make a show like this,
like we
and we don't need this in there."
Yeah,
we could blackmail her another way. We it doesn't like
Yeah, like they could have done it in so many other ways. That didn't need to be one.
but
Word.
it I mean people still talk about it.
No.
Ray, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Ben, I should have changed my name to fucking Debbie Downer here. You said coming off the momentum of Echo, you hype for what's next. Give you more, right? How hype are you for Agatha Harkness and the Dark Cold Mysteries of Babysitter Club, or whatever the fuck the name of that show is this week?
I retract my previous statement.
No, you don't have to. I'm
not.
telling you, bro.
We don't
There
know
was
what's
a
in this
time.
shit.
You see, this is my problem, bro. There was a time in the MCU where you didn't need to watch everything.
But my point, I bring that up to
Yeah,
say
it's like
that this
Pick
is
your
where
characters.
this is where we need somebody to do quality control, because the next show we're getting
is that yeah.
is yet another show that people could say, who the fuck asked for this?
No.
Instead of a Moon Knight 2,
mean,
a Miss Marvel 2.
Saying people didn't
A
ask for
Werewolf by
Ant-Man.
Night.
People didn't ask for Ant-Man. People didn't ask for the Guardians. And look, a lot of people did resonate with Agatha. Maybe not us, but they had the whole thing about it was Agatha the whole time. And you know what people really want out of the show is just something about the Scarlet Witch, which I don't know if we're getting or not. But if we could just have something about her.
I look.
I'm telling you,
here.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited about Agatha. Maybe that's what we need, to not be excited about this shit and just kind of like let it just.
And I don't know what's in it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I wasn't excited for Echo until Kingpin was like, okay, now let's do it. Like Agatha could be a good show if they did something that meant something.
It's okay, Cap. You're tired of the MCU. Like that. It's clear.
No, but it's tired of the bullshit because there could have been some other show that you had in there. You could have had an Ironheart show.
I don't know about that.
What happened to Ironheart?
It's tired of the bullshit.
Oh,
and
what was
tired.
it? Is it Ironheart?
Because even the good stuff, Cap's like,
Oh no, I'm not talking about like. I'm just saying like.
Cap came from Guardians 3, like, it was good.
No. That you were mistaken, my friend.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just
Guardians
so used
3
to
was I sung the praises of Guardians. That I didn't even like the Guardians movies, but part 3 I liked.
And on that note, you didn't like part 1?
No, I was not that big. I was not that big of a Guardians fan.
Yeah, and I will argue that's almost a perfect movie.
Well, dude, we sat here and debated that.
I thought maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of used to you. I think maybe I'm thinking of Spider-Man, maybe.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Which was amazing, but and I still give you props till this day on that, Cap. I still give you props. Okay, you were like, yo, I understand that I'm the problem here.
Yeah.
Although there was a lot of talking points in that movie. I know. I actually watched that movie. Well, I watched a piece of it the other day.
Dude, I tried to rewatch it, and I still got to the same point and went, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Bro, I don't know. I don't want to continue this because I really got to go. But your take on Spider-Man in that movie is crazy. Peter's always trying to help and save and cure people. Always. That's like literally who Peter is.
He did it with Morbius and the.
He did it with he does it with everybody. This is who Peter is. Peter's not trying to kill nobody.
And if they were gonna stay in this universe, fine.
Well,
you send them back to die anyway.
Well,
So,
Peter could have risked that. Peter could have risked that. Peter could have risked it. I'm gonna do
but
the
he
least that I could. I'm gonna do the least that I could here. That's just Peter. Is that a part of his? Is that a part of his toxic trait? Maybe we can talk about that.
No, but they still fucking went back to where they died.
Well, Peter said I gotta take a chance. I get that. I understand that. It's Peter Parker. He's gonna take the chance, regardless of how much of a waste of time it is. He's like, bro, I'm gonna try something. I'm sending these people back in a different light, and hopefully we could have changed something within the multiverse. You know, maybe we could have fixed some of the karma, sent them back.
And that's why the writing of that movie doesn't fucking sit with me, because it makes no sense.
No, that's not
from what the writers told us the rules of their own fucking thing was. But anyway,
well, that's what I said that last part. That's just me. But I mean, it's just, to me, the way I saw it, it's just Spider-Man. But let's not bring that up, because that movie is amazing. It's a 10.
Yeah.
It's a 9.8.
Good 6.5.
Oh, Jesus,
and on that note,
your takes are 6.5.
Dude, I'm not. Yo, I don't know what the fuck you want from me here, man.
No,
I'm officially stated on the show. I'm officially the old dude who's had enough, and it's like, all right, when are we getting to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 and Baldur's Gate 3 and other fucking video games?
Yo, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Apparently, my only role now is to piss off everybody here anytime we talk about a comic book show.
To be fair, Cap, that's been your role the last year and a half. To be fair.
Yeah.
That's been your role ever since She-Hulk. That's when Cap was like, I'm done. I've had it. Listen, we need, if you guys can stop fighting, it'd be great, but we need the back and forth. We just all can't agree here.
Well, I mean, you and Cap were fighting this in the beginning of the show also. You know?
No, we kept it very civil, me and him.
Oh, please. You guys, me and Ray was looking at each other like,
what? You see this, Cap? Me and Cap are the nicest people.
Y'all went to blows.
Me and Cap we love each other.
Calling each other bitches and
No, Cap. We all can't agree here. Does it get heated? Sure. Do we talk shit about each other? Sure. But we can't all agree. That's not a podcast. That's not how they work. What the fuck is a podcast if we just all agree?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
So I agree with
you. But
yeah.
I do and
Word.
I would like it, like I do like that you acknowledge that, yo, listen, man, sometimes it's just me. That's why I'm okay. Because if you were to come out here on some like man, and not explain that, like, yo, listen, I am going to say this and this and that, but in spite of that, I still thought this. I respect that. Then you just come in here, like, people will come in here, like, not this show specifically, but like, oh, it's just trash, and give no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And since Cab called us a podcast, we have the ad because, this is the only way we're going to get views. Fuck women. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
But when you do, wear a condom. Safety first. Always.
Hey!
Peace, everybody.